All right, chat. I know I'm a little late today. I know I am late and I am late on the day, but it's okay because we gonna keep on fucking rolling.
Perfect.
We had some situations yesterday that I had to handle, and I handled them correctly. Uh, I handled them. No, let me stop. I suck at the impression. But no, today we, as you can see by the title, we're just gonna be finishing that street debate that Myron did, and breaking it down inch by inch, piece by piece. You know, sometimes Myron does put the nail right in the coffin, but I like to drive it in. You know, so uh, yeah, we're gonna be reacting to that, and let's get into it.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these mother like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok. All right. All right. All right, and you already know how we like to get down, how I like to get down. I don't like to jump straight into the meat. You know, we like to check out. I forgot. Did I send myself some stuff? Let me see. Okay, what that? Oh yeah, I did want to watch this. Cause like Tylil's mom is like a ghetto ratchet, uh loud, obnoxious. Like typical type shit. Typical. So like you're gonna see her interact with, and I hate talk about. Let me not say I hate talk, but I'm just telling you what I see. You're gonna see her interact with a nigga. He might not. Let me not say he's weak, but like he don't. But that's like he don't stand on his 10. I won't say he's weak, but he just doesn't stand on his 10. Um, and you can see who was running that relationship. But let's watch it. Wait, let me. First of all, let me put y'all into what the fuck is going on. Tylil tried to get his divorced parents back together by setting them up on a blind date, but it ended up being a complete disaster. You cheated first. Okay,
That I want you to meet a gentleman. Yeah.
Where he at? We want to meet him now.
I understand that you have a guy that you're currently speaking to. Speaking to? I've been with him for 8 years. You just forget about the guy you've been with for 8 years. No, I'm not forgetting about him. So, Granny, so you want to go on this
Imagine, think about this. Imagine you're with a guy for 8 years. Niggas know pretty quickly when they want to marry you. It doesn't take 8 years.
stupid?
So the fact that you're with a nigga for 8 years lets me know that he doesn't like you, and you have traits that men don't like, and he doesn't want to wife you. That's just like that's like off the rip. I hear that 8 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I was trying to tell this dumb motherfucker on Instagram. And I don't even. That's what I'm saying. I don't even trying to convince niggas on social media. That's just me showing how dumb other people are. But yeah, I was trying to tell this nigga. Nigga on Instagram was like, damn. What the fuck this nigga say? I totally forgot. Damn, I gotta look at it. I gotta pull it up. But yeah, like you can tell. Oh yeah. There we go. I remember. But no. Like nigga on Instagram was like, you can't tell how do you tell from like what women are bad and which ones are good? And I told him there are certain questions that you ask women, and there are gonna be certain answers that they give, such as 8 years is an answer of showing red flags off the rip. This is a red. I'm not even there, and I know that's a red flag off the rip. You see what I'm saying? So women are gonna say things that come off the rip red flags, such as 8 years. I'm a single mom. All these are things are red flags, like red flags off the rip.
date? You want to go on this date too? Wait, you didn't say a date. I'm not going on a date.
What about the baby?
See how loud she is? She's screaming, and she's in the fucking car with her son, screaming.
Or one of them other
Oh, I like little baby too. Nah, can you just chill, please? I know these people. I literally know these people. I don't literally like chill with little baby. I know the baby. What did you say about Dominique? It's two different ones. What did you say about Dominique? Who's Dominique? Little baby. You said something about little baby. I'm telling about little baby. Take that, edit that out, cause I don't even know his real name. It's the moment we've been waiting for.
No, he did not edit that.
I know who it is.
What the?
What up? What up, Pop?
How you gonna put your father in the car?
Why are you looking at you like that? And why are you smiling?
What the is you doing?
I'm single. I'm on a blind date.
He's not single. That's why he's lying. YouTube.
I'm lying.
You are. You're oh, I don't know if I could curse.
You can talk about whatever.
You fucking
Right.
lying.
Ooh!
Why you have
He got shot legal under pressure.
Why you
Shot. He got way
This
more
nigga
game
wildin'.
than you. I ain't got dad.
I
No
got
funny
more
shit.
friends than him.
No, he
I got friends to him.
He act like his mama. I can tell who raised him.
Let me tell you the real reason why we're not together. Because he brought a
No
woman in our
disrespect.
life.
No disrespect. I swear.
Let's talk facts that he don't like.
Who cheated first?
You.
If you cheated first, I'm leaving.
We talking about when we first got together in '95. Who did what first?
Joseph.
Who did what?
We didn't get together in 95. I was with Nick still.
No, you wasn't.
No, you
Yes, I was. Nick was in jail, but I was with him.
Nope.
Oh my, do I gotta call my baby father my other baby father?
Oh yeah, he's cooked out already. Other baby father, you're cooked out already, bro. We don't even need to watch the rest of the video. You see what I'm saying? That's why you don't even do no shit like this. Do I gotta call my other baby father? Imagine. Why would you put yourself in that situation, King? Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Y'all niggas gotta wake up.
Stupid.
Hines was before you.
And
Honestly, before you.
And we got together.
No, it don't matter.
And then what? You did.
You did. You had a baby on the way, and lied about it.
Before I met you, I had a female.
And you lied about it. How could I cheat on somebody? How could I cheat on him if I was already sleeping with him before I knew him? Right.
Because once we got in a relationship,
And we wasn't in a
and
relationship.
then you slept with him again, you cheated.
That's cheating.
Talil, if
swear
you
to God,
don't
that's
shut the
cheating.
up, I'm gonna curse you
I
out.
swear to God, that's shit. You literally cheated.
Then I had a baby on the way and that he cheated.
literally cheated.
He was his baby mother.
In the video here, I got a kiss.
You a motherfucking lie. I'm not
It
kissing.
is.
You kiss us.
I'm not. What, are you crazy? I kiss you on the forehead, but y'all.
No, Kwame kissing. No.
What you mean?
I take one on the forehead, you bitch
No.
ass nigga.
Love you, pops. Hey, kiss her.
No, you kiss me.
Kiss him.
No.
I'm not kissing you. If you see you kiss him.
I know.
I give you a kiss, Pop. Come on.
If you.
See, look.
Do you think she look
But
better?
Nikki-
You think she get best of the
I'm
big
a-
mother?
Who?
Me and
Her.
Nikki is.
You my best looking baby mother?
Is she?
No.
Who look better
And I
than me?
love you.
Who look better than me?
What?
Yeah, Joe.
At least he didn't fold on that one. Shit. But nah, you don't do no shit like that. Like to talk to a girl with no baby. Don't fuck no girl with no baby. You don't fuck with no girl with no baby mama. Alright, let's see what this dumbass nigga said.
Boy, best friend.
DDG really dropped you and y'all just don't.
Not doing
No.
that. Boy, best
Besties?
friends, not doing that.
What the fuck?
Boy, best friends, not doing that.
No besties?
Nope, don't exist. No man is actually, nope, don't exist. It's 100,000% your friend.
Really?
And the girls I be with are pretty. So I know he's not, no man
So no-
actually.
Why the
that's-
fuck is it doing
It's
that?
100,000.
Why the fuck is
He's
it
my
doing
brother. That's bro.
No. Because if me and you get into it, and you tell bro, and you go over bro house, and you get to drinking with bro, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that? If bro finna fuck you. Okay, DDG. Said something smart. Finally. Shit. He ain't a dumbass all the way. Alright. Good to know. He got out of prison and did this to a white woman. He was ready to go back. Boyfriend comes home from prison and checks his girlfriend. Y'all niggas.
You see the bitch beat up.
Nigga, you done beat up a white girl? Oh, nigga, you finna go to prison forever. Forever. They finna put your ass in prison on the ground. I don't feel sorry for this nigga, but at the same time, I feel sorry for this nigga for what them white folk finna do to his ass. Nigga, they gonna try to double kill you. Nigga, they gonna lock you up at the graveyard. You lost your damn mind, and you just got out of prison.
Yeah, niggas is, I don't expect nothing much from the monkeys. Especially the ones coming out of prison. I don't expect nothing much. Nothing much, I promise. She's a mud shark.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that what
Black.
bitches that fuck niggas are mud sharks? Okay.
black,
I didn't know
blacks,
that.
African Americans.
Yeah, African Americans.
She
Yeah.
does.
Yep.
She does.
That's
She know what I
disgusting.
said.
It's fucking disgusting.
What?
Disgusting.
No, it ain't. Fine.
There's your answer.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yo,
Myron.
Chris,
Hold on, hold on.
listen.
Myron, if a girl is beautiful, white, amazing, but she wants niggas, you want smash? Be honest, bro.
I'll smash, but I would have dated her.
Yeah, he want to marry her. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
What?
Nah, man.
What? Why?
She's my shark, man.
It's like
Bro.
I gotta be.
This
No,
is a comedy skit,
I
by the
gotta
way.
be the first and only.
We're comedians.
Bro, hell no, man.
That's wild.
I'm not trying to have no Tyrone up in there.
Man. For you to be the first is kind of hard, though. Fresh
Yeah,
is a
it
comedy
is.
skit.
Yo, this is a comedy skit. It's hilarious. That's the.
No, it is. It's kind of hard, bro.
You gotta
I was
represent.
fucking
You gotta. You first. You gotta represent the whole. You like Martin Luther King. You like Rosa Parks and the pussy. You know.
Oh my god, this nigga's stupid, bro.
Not none because they hated Jesus for one. For two, they gonna hate whether I do great.
Bitch said they hated Jesus. Bitch just whore. See what happens when you give whores too much attention, money, and time. Bitch said they hated Jesus, so they hate. That's why I'm gonna get hated too.
The exchange that we had in the hallway is.
Oh, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That shit making me look crazy right now. I'm just letting you know.
What?
That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is.
Oh, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later.
The fuck? Oh, this nigga running up on this nigga. Oh shit. Drop that nigga. Who the fuck was the baby? Niggas only celebrate bullshit. Oh god. Niggas coming up from oh god, man. Alright, let's get into this shit, bro. This is the Myron Street debate. Let's get into this shit. Let's get into this fucking shit.
What's up, my man?
What's up, man?
What's your name again? I've seen you before, but I'm sorry. What's your name?
It's Myron.
Myron. Nice to. I'm Justin. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I saw the sign. I have one opinion of this. I don't think that. I think deserve comes down to I think of merit, right? Like if a woman has the same qualifications as a man in the same field, why not? She doesn't deserve less than a man, right? If a man is getting paid for more,
They do different jobs, so they couldn't have the same qualifications. Fucking dumb, easy,
stupid,
checkmate.
For something than a woman with less merit, then I think that becomes the argument. But I think that honestly,
Are you speaking from like a professional perspective?
No, absolutely not. I just think it comes down to merit based. I don't think it should be based on race.
No, but I'm saying like,
or gender.
You're saying like, if they both have the same job and have the same merits.
Qualifications.
Yeah, I'm not speaking from that perspective.
Okay, what are you speaking from?
I'm speaking from a more relationship perspective versus.
Well, that's what I said. Men and women have different jobs, so he's speaking from a job perspective where men and women can have the same job, but in relationship perspectives, men and women have different jobs, which is what I just said. Boom! Fucking be cooking these niggas. I'm trying to tell you, I taught this nigga.
Fatality.
You know, a professional perspective.
In that perspective, I think it comes down to still what do they bring to the table. You know, like.
They bring different things to the table. So men brings protection, provision. Women brings cook, clean. Listen, they bring different things.
I think historically and traditionally, men are considered to be the ones to provide, and women are the ones that are there to nurture children and to kind of take care of some of the homework while the man provides for the family. I actually agree with that, to be honest with you. And I mean that in no disrespect to women. I think if there's a woman in a
hold
relationship...
on. Let me stop you real quick.
Okay.
Notice how you had to say, I mean that in no disrespect to women. That is precisely why I'm here doing this, because the problem is that women look at it as it's an insult to tell them to be a lady or behave like a lady. But if someone tells you, be a man, get a job, support a family, we don't get mad at that. We understand that's our duty.
Man up, nigga. Stop crying. Stop being a little bitch. Man up. You got a man up. Guess what? Motherfuckers don't have to do that. That's the difference. And I said, I just said that shit in the last. I just said that shit in the last stream. Women don't have to. You could be a nigga and a lady. I gotta hold the door open for you and let you beat my ass. Like, we can't win. We can't fucking win.
Stupid.
But them, on the other hand, they get angry when you say, hey, you know, I want you to be in the house and take care of the family, or hey, we want women that are going to take care of kids. They get angry at that.
Fair enough.
Right?
I believe if a woman's in a position to take care and do the providing financially, and a man stays home and takes care of the kids, and she's okay with that, and there's no, assumption of
I
responsibility.
want to let y'all niggas know this now. I don't give a fuck if that bitch write it down and sign a contract. She will never be okay with that shit. Okay? She will hate you, nigga. She's not gonna be not okay. She will hate you, nigga. Cause you know why she gonna hate you? Let me tell you why. You know why she gonna hate you? Cause while her punk ass is working all day, slaving, your ass playing with the kids she held for 9 months. While she at work. God damn. I just want to see my babies. Your ass at the crib. With the babies. Oh, look, mommy, look. Oh. She over there working her ass off. Oh, you're gonna be enemy number one. She's gonna hate you for the rest of your life, brother. If she can't see them babies' first steps, first burps, first shit, anything, you're cooked, my man. You're cooked. So get this fantasy out your head of, I'm gonna let her do everything and I'm gonna just chill. That will never fucking work.
Stupid.
Okay? Get it through your fucking thick ass skulls.
Responsibilities there that's just as good. I think that sometimes these taboos get carried away of like, I'm supposed to do this, you're supposed to do this. I think it's situational with people where if you are the one and a man is just confident enough to accept your role as the provider and he stays home and he's not the breadwinner, to let him do that. But I think
that simply doesn't work in most situations, though.
Yeah, in most situations,
I know
that's
that'd be
correct.
ideal for a lot of guys, but the reality is most women are not going to be okay with being the breadwinner or coming home to a guy taking care of the house. They're just not going to want that.
Well, most of the time it's because women that are the breadwinners don't want to talk to women that are broker than them.
I'm sorry?
I said most of the time it's because women that are usually the breadwinners don't want to talk to men broker than they are. They want to aim up.
Exactly.
And men will aim as low as they can go sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just for the night. And I think that
Thank you for explaining why men can have as many women as they want and why women get stuck when they get at the top. Thank you. Because guess what? When she's at the top, she's only aiming higher. She want a nigga that if she make $1 million, her nigga need to make 4. And not that many niggas make 4. Okay? And guess what? The 4 million nigga want. He just want his bitch to shut up. He just want her to be quiet. He just want her to stop talking. That's it.
Perfect.
That's free. That is fucking free.
Perfect.
That's free. So, yeah. That's why men can have a lot of women that he has options for, and women kind of get stuck once they become, financially abundant.
that's the disparity. When it comes to deserve, that's a very situational word of do they deserve less? I think it comes down to a maturity of understanding your role and playing that role. Like, I make the most money, so I need you to do this as far as the partnership goes. And sometimes men they don't feel
Not a partnership.
masculine enough to accept that, and sometimes women don't want to work up to that standard of being that role. And if they are, then usually they're dating someone much more comfortable than somebody broker than they are.
Yeah, the point basically.
Bunch of yabbling. I was about to say, yeah, bro. You just did a bunch of fucking yapping.
Is that
bro was
I'm telling
spurging
guys
out.
to enter any type of situation with a female with a healthy level of skepticism, because
Started yapping.
unfortunately most women don't have that worldview that you described of wanting to be a helpmate and follow a man and everything else like that. Most women would actually bucket you if you said, hey, I need you to obey me and
That's
adhere to
fair.
certain things, unfortunately.
They would be one of the ones I probably would try to bag, honestly.
Cool.
You know
Who's
what I
up
mean?
next?
Hey, Bates, thank you.
No worries. Who's up next? It's funny, but women get mad and they just walk by and they don't say anything, right? Is that interesting?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
What do you mean that women deserve less? Could you explain that more?
Hey, what's up, man? He came right out of his basement from choking out that other bitch that he killed the other day. This nigga came right out the basement. He just finished choking a motherfucker. I can't stand you motherfuckers. Then he's walking the street. What? Do you see that? Oh my God. I gotta go say something. These niggas are the sick niggas. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get to you niggas. If a nigga come to you and tell you, I'm a good nigga, he's not a good nigga. He's not. It don't make no sense. Why the fuck does he have to tell you? Woo! I'm telling you, he just finished choking with her. I can't stand these motherfuckers. What? I can't believe he said that about y'all. I would never.
Stupid.
Oh my God, this shit is hilarious.
Clearly.
Men need to enter relationships with women with a healthy level of skepticism.
Why is that?
Because most women, unfortunately, don't provide a reciprocal amount of value to a man in a relationship. And if they
Why is
enter into
that?
giving her more, well, they're probably going to take an L.
Nigga's the
long
Riddler.
run.
What kind of value do you say that women aren't providing? What are they lacking in?
Everything. Wife value. Whatever it is to be a wife, that's what women are lacking in, nigga. He's being mad, like, general. Like, it's easy to be general. I could be general back with you. Like, come on. Stop being a dickhead and come ask the question that you want to ask.
Well, a lot of modern day women don't respect most men. A lot of them don't respect male authority. A lot of them think that men are below them. A lot of them think that they deserve the world simply by existing. A lot of them don't think that they need to cook or clean or adhere to certain, traditional feminine roles. Basically, they can do whatever they want, and their roles are malleable to whatever they want versus your roles are static as a man.
But why should a woman have a traditional role? Why should she be home cleaning and doing all this bullshit that women?
Because, like the last nigga just said, I gotta be at home working and protecting shit. So why the fuck she get to do whatever the fuck she want to do, but I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do? Shit don't make no sense. I gotta do what I gotta do, but she get to do what the fuck she wanna do. Yeah, all right.
Women in the past have been fucking miserable doing. Nowadays, there's more women doctors, AI, engineers. They're doing better jobs than men. They're getting lower suing, like they have less things.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
what's the cost of that?
The cost of them is working and going to college and thinking, using their brain.
But what is the cost of that, though?
I was just trying to say, instead of sitting around and letting a man have his authority over her and tell her what to do and where she's going to be and how many kids she's going to have and how many people she should fuck and whatever else you're trying to say. If all women deserve less, does it mean every woman or just a subset of women?
Yeah, so what you just described is like women entering the workforce and like feminism. And I would argue that's a big problem with why we have the society that we have, right? We have marriages in the toilet. We have divorce rates, highest they've ever been. We have women on more SSRIs and antidepressant medication ever before, despite the fact that they have more privileges and access than they've ever had before, most educated, but yet they're still unhappy. We have, an epidemic of single mothers. We have a bunch of children that don't have a father. We have a bunch of kids that are running around being degenerates. We have school shooters all over the place. We have an enormous amount of crime. The economy is in the shitter.
But that's not fault. That's not women's fault.
No, what I am saying is a symptom of that, of the country declining, a big component of that is due to feminism.
How does
because feminism,
wait.
I'll explain. Let me
You're
go
not,
through.
No, you're not making
feminism.
sense. You're throwing out things and they're not making sense. So you're saying there's a high crime rate. You're saying that men are not being respected and all that, and it's all because of feminism. Okay?
Yes, because
give me an example.
Yeah, I'll explain. So when you look at the degradation of society, it's typically directly rooted to the destruction of the nuclear family. The nuclear family is the backbone of any thriving society.
Look.
The thing that hurt and impeded, or some would even say killed the nuclear family in the West, especially the United States, was feminism. Because thanks to birth control and the rise of feminism and the rise of free love in the 1960s, what basically has happened is women have said, oh, I make my own money now. If I make my own money and I have my own status, well, I don't need a man anymore. And what's ended up happening is
What's wrong with that?
Well, that destroys the nuclear.
Right. Well, guess what? When she says she don't need a nigga anymore, guess what? She don't have a nigga. And guess what? No babies are being born because she don't have a nigga. Well, let me not even say no babies are being born. The nuclear family is killed.
Nuclear family. That's
You're
my
right,
point.
but what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Destroying the nuclear family.
Nigga just named shit. What's wrong with it?
Society's changed. Things change. Women don't need to be sitting around being married to someone and answering to someone and saying, hey, I can't have a high body count. They should be able to go fuck who they want, do whatever they want, and be happy. Okay.
His daughter has to be doing OnlyFans. This nigga has got to be. His daughter has to be doing OnlyFans, and he has to be like a swinger in his relationship because he sounds like a cuck.
Just sitting at home waiting for some guy. Let's just reverse things a minute, okay? Let's say that someone told you you got to sit around and you got to be moral, and any girl you want to fuck, you can't do it because women think that's wrong, and you will behave and do as you're told and live a miserable life. You say women are.
That's literally what niggas do. That's literally what niggas do. If he added pay the bills too, oh man, you just named what niggas do already. You just named what some niggas do already. Let me rewind it. I don't think y'all niggas heard him.
You got to sit around waiting for some guy. Let's just reverse things a minute, okay?
Oh, hear
Let's
him.
say that someone told you you got to sit around and you got to be moral, and any girl you want to fuck, you can't do it because women think that's wrong, and you will behave and do as you're told and live a miserable life.
That's literally what niggas do now. That sound like a nigga I know in the Reddit. Doesn't fuck nobody else, listens and does exactly what he's told and lives a miserable fucking life. Sounds like niggas now. I'm glad you know. He sounds like him. Let me stop.
You say women are more on, what do you say, mentally ill drugs or whatever? That's because they're sick of their lives. They're sick of being told what to do. They want a career. They want to travel.
They're not told what to do anymore. Is precisely my point. They have all the freedom, yet they're still on antidepressant medication.
No, they have more freedoms now. They're just starting to get more freedoms.
No, they've had them for a very long time.
Very little.
And they're still having higher suicide rates. They're on more antidepressant
males
medication.
have higher suicide rates.
No, I'm saying women have higher suicide rates now than before. Is my point.
Younger Gen Z and millennial women do have higher.
So as things have gotten better for women, they've made more money, gotten more education, become contributing members of society. Everything has gotten better for them, yet they're less happy.
Everything hasn't gotten better. They're
that
still judged as whores sleep around. They're still judged as pigs and losers if they're winners.
I would argue they're not judged as
Men are
whores.
weaklings if a woman makes more.
Who niggas judge whores now? I rarely see niggas doing that. I be like the only niggas saying some shit. Niggas be jumping me when I say something. It be mostly the simp ass black niggas that be jumping me. But yeah, like niggas said they judge the whore. There's so many bitches doing OnlyFans. They judge. I wish we judge hoes. Shit.
They're not judged as whores.
Handle it. What'd you say?
They're not judged as whores.
Oh yeah, no. Yes, they are judged worse. If a woman becomes a doctor, teacher, something that pays well, the men are automatically insecure. They fucking can't handle it, And
no,
and
the
now
promiscuity
men,
is not promiscuity is not shamed to the same level that it used to be. Now, going back to the whole thing.
Correct.
So let me make sure I
And
understand
you're
this.
right.
So you don't think the destruction of the nuclear family is what led to society
The
going
degradation of
decaying?
society.
Wait, you're saying if a rock falls and breaks, did it break? You need to say what you're saying differently.
What I'm saying is that my argument is the nuclear family is the backbone of a society.
I don't believe the nuclear family is a backbone.
Okay,
of
so
society.
that's where we disagree. I
Right,
think
we definitely disagree with that.
I think the nuclear family is the backbone of a society, a thriving society.
Right, but if that's the case, let's imagine that you're right for 3 seconds, okay? What you're saying out here is women deserve less. So why would I want to be a part of a nuclear family where a woman deserves less? Where I'm putting in the same...
Dumbass nigga. That doesn't mean if you marry her, she deserves. That's what I'm saying. Niggas. It's like I have to explain this every fucking show. Women deserve less means when you meet her, don't give her your left nut and your right nut and your dick. You don't have to give her all that. Give her a fingernail. Barely. If she give you an arm, give her a fingernail. That's what women deserve less is, okay? Now, once she's shown, she'll give you her arm, leg, body, soul, everything. Once she done gave up everything, she done gave up her soul. Then, you treat her right. Perfect. But she got to give up that soul.
Same work or more, but I deserve less.
Yeah,
Can you
because
explain that to me.
The point I'm trying to make is the reason why is because modern day women are no longer traditional women.
What does
Expect you
that
to
mean?
be-
They fuck more people?
Yeah, more promiscuous. They're more rude. They don't respect male authority.
Okay,
They
but
think that
wait. Why should they? Why shouldn't a woman sleep around as she wants? Why?
There's a bunch of problems with that.
Give me one.
Women that sleep around tend to have more mental instability. They tend to have problems with pair bonding. They tend to be more miserable, sad, more likely to use alcohol, abuse drugs. This is why women that are sex workers and porn stars almost always end up.
Everyone goes through an immaturity stage, okay? People like to go off to college. They like to fuck. They like to have a good time. But then at a certain point, they say, okay, I've had enough. I want someone who loves me and cares about me.
Oh God, man. You're basically advocating for you'd rather have a girl that's been fucked. Like you know that she's been fucked a lot. Than have a girl that you know that she hasn't been fucked a lot. I don't understand the logic with these simp ass niggas. I really don't. It really like blows my mind. You arguing for females to fuck more, to be able to fuck a lot of niggas whoever they want, whenever they want. So that means you wouldn't be you wouldn't be shy to talk to a girl that's like that's had a lot of bodies. So it's like you wouldn't be scared to do that. Like you wouldn't mind talking to a girl that that's had a sex with a lot of guys. That's telling you that's weird. That's weird. If y'all don't think that's weird, that's fucking weird. You don't mind that your girl has been fucking a lot of niggas. That's weird. And that's what you like sticking your shit in? That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas is weird.
Or I don't want anyone who loves me. I get there's a lot of trauma in people's lives. A lot of 25% of women have been sexually abused. There's a lot of problems out there. It isn't just the backbone of society, this marriage thing you keep talking about. You know,
Yeah,
and women are doing better than men, and they're going to be pulling the strings. They're the ones who are going to be controlling AI, medical.
They are. They're more educated than us. Women are way more educated than men. They're still not doing better. They're still. Oh my goodness. 3 out of 4. I think this was for black women too. I think it was like 3 out of 4 black women is on some type of antidepressant past 50. After 50, some type of depressant past 50. Like it's trying to tell y'all niggas this. They get more chances, more opportunities, more money. Fuck whoever you want, do whatever you want, and they still not happy. You know why? Cause you dumbass niggas was supposed to let them do that shit. She was just having a bad day that day. She was cooking a souffle. It burst in the oven. She had a nice apple pie on the bottom of it. The souffle leaked into the apple pie. The macaroni and cheese burnt up. The fried chicken. Fried chicken fell all over the floor. She dropped the pan. It just was a bad day for them. And you dumbass niggas said, you know what, girl? You know what? We'll get you out this kitchen, girl. We gonna get you out this kitchen. It was just a bad day. They were just having a bad day. That's it. And you dumbass niggas believed it. We want to get out of here, please. I don't like being in here, please. They were just having a bad day. That's it. You should have just been like, stupid. It's okay. You're going to be fine. We'll try again tomorrow.
Perfect.
But you dumbass niggas folded.
Fatality.
Now look what the fuck we doing. We got 1 million motherfucking bitches doing OnlyFans. Instagram models. Nothing but ass on Instagram. Explore. Trying to tell you, you niggas should never did that.
the intelligence agencies. Let's not forget who got Bin Laden. It was a female intelligence agent. Okay.
Yeah, but who went and actually shot him?
Who went out and shot him? U.S. Special Forces. But
And
a woman
those-
told him
and
where
those,
he was.
And those were all men.
But a woman told him where he was.
And the thing is, that team that you mentioned, that you're talking about, that caught Bin Laden, it was majority men. Yeah, there was a woman that headed it, but
So what?
it was a majority of
If
men.
it's the majority of men, but the woman figured it out, who's the smarter of the?
No, she was just a supervisor.
Just the supervisor.
She was just a supervisor.
There was a woman FBI agent who told Bill Clinton they're going to crash planes into the buildings, and he laughed her off, and all the male agents laughed her off. So, sorry, women are in intelligence agencies, women are way more intelligent than men. And they're getting better in AI, which is the future, and they're getting better in medical, science, cancer research. Women are blowing men away. And they don't want to live in a traditional role where they come home. And you're saying down here that women deserve less. I'm going to ask you again. All women deserve less, or just women who don't suck up to men? Which one is
Like
it?
I said before, I said it from the beginning. When I say women deserve less, I'm talking about from a relationship perspective.
From what
being
perspective?
skeptical from a relationship perspective. You're giving
Militia?
relationship.
Okay.
And then you went ahead and talked about the professional stuff. Look, I mean,
No,
we
I
get-
talked about sleeping around, professional stuff,
Yeah, you
SSR,
literally-
antidepressant. I talked about it
Yes,
all. Suicide.
and I'm telling you that as women have become able to attend school and make money and get these careers, their depression and their sadness and their life happiness
Who the
has
fuck
gone
is
down
this
alongside
big
that. Is
fat
what I'm
nigga?
trying to explain to you.
But that's
Just
a
because
small
there are some
percentage,
women-
and men's
I
and
mean, it's
men's
pretty
depression has
significant.
gone up too.
Men, but men have always been, because we have a burner performance on us. Now women are starting to
because men are
experience that.
weaker.
No.
Yeah,
no.
They commit
No.
suicide at a higher rate. They're more depressed. Okay, they can't handle shit. If a girl tells them to fuck off or cheats on,
Yeah,
they go home
because
like a bitch.
Because men have a significantly harder life than women do.
Men have a harder life than women.
Absolutely, yes. In modern day
25%
society.
of all females have been sexually molested. It's like 8% for men. You're telling me that men have a harder life?
Men, yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay, and give me three ways.
Men absolutely. See, here's the thing. People, homeless people, drug addicts, people that are, suffering, right? Depression, sadness. It's overwhelmingly men. And the reason why is because with men, there aren't the same social safety nets that are there for women. For women, they're
What are
able
you talking about? Anyone that doesn't have a penny can get off the street right now. Camilla's
There
house, you
are
go to
far
psychology
more-
today. And if there's more
there
men,
are
if
far
there are more men on the
there
street
are far
depressed,
more-
that means they're weaker. They can't go get help.
Yeah,
Why
but-
can't they go see
but
a
what I'm
doctor?
saying is that
but a
with
woman will.
men have significantly less social resources than women do. And here's the thing also.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Now we're just.
Okay, give me one fact to back
let's move
that
to
up.
the next person. We can't even have a
you
discussion.
can't handle the facts.
No.
okay?
You don't
and
have
you
facts.
say women deserve that. Does that
lying.
include your mom?
You're
Does that
lying.
include your sister?
You're lying. That's the
no,
thing
I'm
is
not
that we
lying.
can't even
I'm
have
right.
an intellectual
You're wrong.
conversation.
I'm right. You're wrong.
All right.
Okay?
No, you are
And you're making a fool
absolutely
of
wrong.
yourself.
No,
and
you
you're making,
made a fool of
and
yourself.
all these little George Tate or Andrew Tate guys that think you're cool.
These are all facts, man.
He's a fucking
These
child
are
molester.
facts.
He runs women. He's a piece of shit.
These are facts. These are facts.
Huh?
What I'm saying is, like, we can't even have a discussion on facts because you're saying, oh, that's not true.
Well, 'cause I
if you
say
can't
name a
even,
fact and you
if you
can't
can't
name
even
one.
concede that there are far more social programs for women than men, then we can't even have a discussion
I
because
said that there's plenty of social programs for men, and they don't take advantage
No,
of
they're
them because
not-
they're too
there are far
macho
more for
to
women.
swallow their fucking pride and say,
there's
Doc, I
there's
need
far
help.
more
Fuck
for
them,
women,
dude.
and like I said before, men have live a significantly harder than women do because women are able to be a housewife if they want. They can to the workforce. They have more ability
So they
to
deserve
do
less.
what they want to do
They deserve less. Then.
within the
Oh my goodness, this nigga's a fucking idiot. I would have been moved on.
confinements of a relationship. You must be skeptical. Yes.
Skeptical, you're saying they deserve less.
Yeah, and then you
so you're
mentioned
spitting
the whole-
on women is what you're doing.
Okay.
Every woman that walks by, you deserve less. Because
Look, man, if you want to
I'm
be a
man
social
and
justice
you're a
warrior, that's
woman.
fantastic. But let's get to the next person.
Okay, right. I know you can't take what I'm saying anymore.
No, because you're just virtue signaling at this point.
I'm not virtue signaling.
You
You're
are.
the one virtue signaling.
You're
the one
virtue
trying to
signaling
get
at this
attention.
point.
You're the next.
You're
Andrew
virtue
Tate.
signaling at this
and
point.
in the end, women are going to win.
Okay, we'll bring on the next person.
Yeah, I
Thank you
know.
for your
Bye.
time.
Bye.
Thank you for your time. Who's up next?
Nigga just yapping.
And that's progressive talk right there. The nuclear family is the backbone of any society. Can't even concede to that, then it is what it is. All right, what's up?
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dominic. So I strongly disagree
Okay.
with your belief that America is going down based off feminists.
Okay.
What? What the fuck? I think America's going down for other reasons. I mean, happy wife, happy life. I mean,
Cook.
Yeah, it's more like happy king, happy kingdom.
Yeah.
Because the reality is that
Now look
men
at
are
Frank.
supposed to lead, women are supposed to follow. And quite frankly, if the woman's in the leadership role, she's going to lead the relationship to the end. That's what it comes down to. Now, if you want to say, oh yeah, men and women are equal and have this egalitarian mindset, that's fine. But simply put, women don't build society. Contrary to what people like that guy was saying, like women are entering science and technology and intelligence agencies. The reality is men still dominate these fields.
What about corporate? What about corporate America? I know that women are rising in employment in terms of banking, investing. I mean,
sure, but I mean, women they are graduating college at a higher rate, and they are entering these professional roles. But the reality is that the infrastructure that allows you to live a first world life is dominated and controlled by men mostly.
So you actually believe that America's going down based off of feminists and women leading their relationship?
Well, there's a multitude.
Yeah, but not just because of that, Jesus.
Dude, it's not just feminism. There's a multitude of different reasons why the United States has been declining. Feminism is just one part of it, but there's multiple. I'm not saying that's the only one.
But so women shouldn't have rights? Women shouldn't have...
I never said that.
Well, I mean, what you're saying is that...
I'm saying they're not equal to men, and the reality is they're just not at all.
They're not equal to men? I mean,
no, they're not.
No.
Like in what way? I mean, I know physics...
Every way, nigga. Every way. I love hearing this. In what way? Every fucking way. Think of something. Think of something. Do you think women could do better? I'm going to tell you men do it better. Think of something. If it ain't giving birth, and it has to be something we could do. We can't give birth, so that doesn't count. We can't. It's literally physically impossible. So we can't count that because it's something we cannot do. So if it's something that we both can do, we're cooking, y'all niggas. I promise.
They're not equal to men.
Yes.
But like
we are inherently not equal. Just off of what you just said right there, that proves my point.
Really, in terms of what you say, knowledge and intelligence, you really think that women aren't equal?
Well, in general, I mean, men tend to have higher IQs. Most geniuses are men. But at the same time, most idiots are also men, and men have lower IQ. So we dominate both spectrums on the scale of excellence and media. But, you know, men, women are inherently different. I think this egalitarian mindset where men and women are equal is a big problem why we have the situation that we have.
I'm just curious.
And I would take it a step further. I would argue that women don't want you to think that they're equal. Women are not attracted to their equal. They're attracted to a superior.
If we were to go on a college campus right now...
I've done that before?
Yeah, I've seen your videos, right?
Yeah.
I think that... I don't think women... I don't think women should have it less.
You're thinking too hard about it. That's what I'm saying. They're so triggered by that sentence that they can't even think of a good argument, nigga. Like, because every time they start, well, what about those women? Do they deserve less? And it's like, nigga, you already fucking up because your argument's fucked because that's not what that means. And he explains it, what he means, and then they keep saying the same fucking shit. Fuck.
Right now, I think I believe in equality, right? But on a scale, women are rising in certain fields, right? Let's just say not in the blue collar workforce, but in the white collar workforce, right? I mean, we could just look at the numbers in Bank of America.
Yeah, like
right?
Sure, they're rising, but men are still dominating the infrastructure ran fucking shit. The main infrastructure that runs the goddamn United States. Electricity, water, gas. You know that shit? They turn your oven on, turn your lights on, turn the water, come out the shower. The roads, the buildings that you're living in. Men dominated.
Useless jobs, if we're going to be honest.
Useless.
They dominate the useless jobs.
So you think banking, investing, engineering are useless jobs in terms of infrastructure?
Engineering is dominated by men. I respect the plumbers, the power linemen, the electricians, the guys that do that control the sewage, the sanitation. I respect them far more than some woman in corporate. I respect the guys that do the light poles, all that stuff, because that's what keeps the country running. And this is absolutely dominated by men. Women don't do these types of jobs. Women want air-conditioned jobs where they can hang out and type on a computer and, you know.
Bullshit and call her friend Becky. Oh my God, Becky, did you hear what this thing is saying? Oh my God. All they want to do, nice air conditioning with the feet up type shit. They don't want to do no real fucking jobs. I get it. And I get it. Y'all motherfuckers is lazy. I get it. It's in your blood. It's in your blood. I get it.
Perfect.
Well, I believe that women don't want those types of jobs, but they do contribute a significant part of, which is say America's economy. Just these
Sure,
big
but
They contribute to the economy. Sure. The reason the economy is so fucking high is because they can contribute to the economy. Because they're like, oh, it's double the workforce. That's the reason why shit is so fucking high. So.
they don't contribute to the same level that men do.
All right, well, agree, disagree. Well, it was great talking to you.
Sure,
Great
no
talking
problem.
to you.
Good discussion.
What are you disagreeing with though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga didn't say nothing. He said women are, but they're not. Like, you have to say like, this is how you have a debate. Nigga makes a claim why women deserve less. Nigga comes up, says something. He says he should ask, what do you mean by deserve less? If he wants to have a very logical, sound debate, because he needs to know what the fuck he's talking about. But niggas usually come up and say, well, do you think all women deserve less? Myron explains, no, this is just for the women that you're trying to talk to or have a relationship with in the beginning stages of the relationship. So not to show her too much. So do you think your mom deserves less? And it's like, this is not how debates go. He just answered your question. Now you're supposed to come and say, well, I don't agree with that. I think you should give them all. Then niggas say some dumbass random, like, it just, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is really hurting my head because somebody get a nigga with some sense on here.
All right,
Shit.
who's up next?
These niggas ain't got no sense. Like, they're not even having good fucking arguments.
Right, man. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I mean, I obviously
Trying. What's up?
So, man, I mean, I obviously believe that, like, I mean, everyone should be treated equally, but, like, obviously I love learning other people's opinions. Like,
Sure.
I mean, for all the women out there, I mean, I'm on your side, but I'm just wondering, like, what do you think women deserve?
For other women out there, I mean, I'm on your side. Niggas trying to get some coochie. Like, y'all niggas are so obvious.
Stupid.
It's not that serious, Baljeet. God damn. Nigga about to fucking sell his soul for some fucking cardboard. Fuck.
Deserve less of? Is that, like, in terms of
God
jobs,
damn
or
it.
entertainment,
Stupid.
or in terms of, like, the household situation? I'm just curious.
When I say that, I'm speaking from the perspective of a man getting in a relationship with a woman being highly of her.
Okay.
So I think I should be giving women less upfront in a relationship and less attention, time, and resources, and make them earn their keep.
Myron just explained it. Let's see what he says back.
What was that? Can you say that last part again?
They have to earn their keep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, I completely understand. I was wanted to ask questions because no one was coming
No
up, but
problem.
thank you, man.
No problem. All right, who's up next? Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, this is better than After Hours, isn't it? All right, who else is up? I see that there's some people in the back that I've seen some women pass by. You know what's interesting, right? Because I'll set this table up and I'll say, look, you know, ladies, you're welcome to come in and debate me and tell me why you deserve more. But they never do, or if they do come up, they can't articulate their points. Instead, they attack me and say, oh, you're gay, or who hurt you, or some other crap like that, or, you know, be like the other guy and say the nuclear family is not the backbone of a society. You know, that's just, you know, liberal propaganda garbage. You know, obviously, when the nuclear family was at its strongest, this country was at its strongest, and as the nuclear family has receded, the country's been going down, right? And we're hoping that immigrants are going to come in and replace that, and that's just a problem because they don't come in and share identity. Who's up next? Don't worry, guys, I don't bite. You can come in, ask a question, maybe if you agree.
Thank you. So it's not really to prove you wrong.
Yeah, double down.
Relationship.
If that
even go back and agree with that, you got to.
And I would
every woman
go to halftime contributor. So like, but what other big pill for people? Women are not as ambitious as men think they are. Most of them are not that ambitious. Most of them, if they could, would prefer to stay home and take care of the family. But the problem is that they don't really figure this out until later on in life. They're sold the dream of go to school, get education, get a job. But at some point, they start to realize this was all a lie and a scam. So a lot of women are not as ambitious as men think they are. They're just not like us. They're not programmed like us. They don't have the same proclivity for conquering and success like us. This is why all revolutions were led by men and never women. Women follow, men lead.
Deserves less, right? Got a question,
Welcome.
really.
Sure.
So you say women deserves less, right?
Yes, I think men need to enter relationships with healthy skepticism.
Okay, so my question for you, do you feel that your mom that brought you in this world deserves less?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally said it earlier. Like, these niggas come in here and say dumbass shit. His mom isn't trying to get in a relationship with him. His mom is married already. What the fuck are you talking about, brother?
My mom deserves less?
I'm asking you, do you feel your mom is a woman, she brought you in this earth?
When she first met my dad?
No, right now, do you feel...
Oh my god! Even worse! Oh my god! Myron gave this nigga the fucking win! He gave him the out, like he literally gives him the out so he doesn't look like a dumbass trying to say this fucking question. You mean when he first met and he was gonna say yes, even giving it to him, he was gonna give him the W. This dumbass nigga wants to double down and say no. Now you think she deserves less now, even though I just told you what I mean. Do you think she deserves less now, even though you just explained to me what you mean by deserve less? You mean by like in the bounds of a relationship in the beginning, you just want them to be skeptic and not just give up your whole life for a girl that you just met. No, not that way. Just in like. Where my monkey sound? Nigga chimping out over here.
Deserves less.
Yeah, just get in line, man, and you can go ahead and get your
That's
thing.
all my question is, though. That's
yeah,
all.
because here's the thing. I said at the beginning, it's healthy skepticism from the beginning. So my mom has been with my dad for 30 plus years. Are you talking about she deserves less now or back then? I don't. What's your?
No, just.
I just want some
it's just a
context to the question. Well,
does your
clearly
mom-
now, no, because she's proven herself over all these years. But what I'm saying is going back to because remember, you asked me, what do you mean by that? I defined it. Healthy skepticism from the
Every
beginning.
fucking
of the
time.
relationship. Then you went to me about my mom. My mom has been in the relationship for 30 plus years, so she's built a healthy amount of equity with my father. So clearly, she wouldn't need to deserve less because she's proven herself. So that's why there's a disconnect there with your question.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you can come on the mic instead of just yelling from the side if you want. Oh, he doesn't want to be on camera. Okay.
I got a simple question real quick.
Sure.
Do you fuck with Donald Trump?
Of course. Yeah.
Who do you want the next?
Oh, is this the first lady? Okay. Welcome. Thank you for being brave.
What do you mean by less?
Holy fuck, are y'all niggas not listening? This nigga probably done said this about 8,000 fucking times. Holy shit. Deserve less. In the beginning of a relationship, when you're starting to talk to a woman, you don't have to give her everything. Go into the relationship skeptic. He done said it 8,000 times. I remember this shit. This nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, men need to enter relationships with women with healthy skepticism and assume they deserve less.
But shouldn't that just be a standard regardless?
Well, that's that's actually a very good point. The problem is most men don't know that.
But I think that goes for both parties, though. I mean, there should be a healthy level of skepticism, understanding that everybody has a standard on what they would accept and what they don't.
right, but most niggas are just accepting fucking scraps because that's all they can get. She's not understanding it. It's not clicking. It's not clicking.
Yeah, the problem is that with women, that's kind of taught and reinforced and natural. With men, it's not.
What is this?
So don't slip on your standards. Girl, don't. Girl, what? You better not settle, girl. You better not settle. Niggas is like, bro, you gotta get whatever you can get. Don't take. You get what you get, and you don't get upset type shit. Like, nigga, like, hell nah.
Men are taught to pedestalize women no matter what.
They're taught to what?
Men are taught to pedestalize women no matter what.
Okay.
Versus women typically don't need to be taught to be skeptical in the beginning of a relationship. Women are naturally skeptical because you guys are the more
Picky.
vulnerable sex.
Okay.
So you guys have to approach for many different ways.
Okay. So you're saying that men have not been instilled in them to be more skeptical?
No. Niggas are not told to watch out, this bitch is dangerous. Niggas are told bitches are rainbows, roses, and kisses. I'm trying to tell you. Niggas don't think these bitches is evil. These bitches is evil. I'm trying to tell you. I know y'all niggas saw that. I'm telling you, I posted the clip the other day. We was laughing together, nigga. We was laughing together. I ain't never seen no demon shit like that before. And what's so crazy about that situation too was the nigga, one of the niggas, because it was late, so one of the niggas is at the club. Niggas like, bro, I'll buy whatever you want, whatever drink you want, I'll come get you, whatever you need. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even have shit, and she came to me.
Fatality.
Oh man, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you think they have lower standards?
yeah, men do.
Well, it's not that they have lower standards. Well, some might have lower standards for sure.
Sure.
Some might even understand that they should have standards, and some might not necessarily vocalize their standards out of fear of being looked at as a misogynist.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll put it like this: every nigga has standards. Every nigga you look your eye in has the same standards I do for real. It's just how much pussy has this nigga had that he was willing to give up one of those standards or to ease up on one of those standards. How much coochie has this nigga got? Because if he's gotten a lot of coochie, he's not gonna give up on them standards. If he don't get no coochie, he's giving up some of them standards. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about how much coochie this nigga get. If this, like I said, and that's why most niggas that start out, they giving up their standards a lot. But once they get their coochie up, once they get that coochie level, they not giving up the standards.
Or a sexist or some other pejorative term for being rational.
So you think that operating within that system, there's that like innate fear of being judged because they don't have that skepticism? Or where do you think that comes from more so is my question.
Because we live
What does bitch say?
within that pejorative term for being rational.
So you think that operating within that system, there's that like innate fear of being judged because they don't have that skepticism?
Innate fear of being judged because they don't have that skepticism. No, it's an innate fear of not being able to fuck because they have that skepticism.
Or where do you think that comes from more so is my question.
Because we live in a gynocentric society. So since we live in a gynocentric society, the female way of thinking typically prevails. The masculine way of thinking is looked at as demonic and evil.
What
Terms
do you
like,
mean demonic and evil?
for example, I find it interesting that feminists always say that the patriarchy is evil, when in reality the patriarchy is what allows them to be feminists in the first place.
Do you think the patriarchy harms men?
I would argue the patriarchy is more beneficial to women than it is to men.
How so?
Because a minority of men run the patriarchy versus a majority don't. Versus women.
Don't they reinforce it though, the majority of it?
Excuse me?
So it's set by the minority of men, let's say, but then
Yes.
don't the majority reinforce?
Come in. Come on in. Come on. Oh, never mind.
Force it, so it creates this like.
I can't hear
big
shit with these
system, not
headphones on.
just
I'm
from
trying to tell
one
y'all, these
subset
are
of people.
amazing.
That's why it's a system. Because if it was just like 5 people, how would that be ingrained within society? You would kind of need a large group of people to be echoing each other.
I don't really understand. What I'm trying to say is that men, right, are not really allowed to put out their standards or their worldviews when it comes to women because it's considered taboo and misogynistic. But on the other hand, women
But
are
in what
allowed to
way,
what
though?
do you mean in what way?
I mean, a man can say like.
Sure, I'll give you an example.
Yeah, if I say you should be if I say girl, if I told a girl you should be cooking and cleaning, she's gonna look at me like, ah, I should be what? Like I just told her she should be a stripper or something. Now if I told her she should be a stripper, she'd just be like, that's so good. Like I was thinking about that. Like it's a fucked up funky ass world we really live in right now. I promise you, it's kind of crazy.
If I say women need to obey men, a lot of women would look at me and say, you're a misogynist. That's not true. That's evil. That's bad. That's wrong. But if I were to say we need to champion women and treat them like queens, everyone would cheer. Just like the other guy was trying to simp earlier saying this stuff. So the reality is we can't be critical of women. I find it interesting that the word misogyny is widely used, but no one even knows what misandry means.
Well, what do you mean we can't be critical of women? Wouldn't you say that both sexes are always being criticized for any.
No, no, women aren't criticized for shit. That's the problem. They could be niggas, they could be bitches, they could be hoes, they could be studs, dykes, sluts, anything. Boy, like they could do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's why we in this shithole that we in now, because they could do whatever the fuck they want to do. If she want to act like a nigga today and try to beat your ass, she can act like a nigga today and try to beat your ass. Guess what? You always got to be the man because you can't swing back. You can't act like the bitch today and fight her back. Because bitches fight. If you a man, you can't hit her back, right? But hey, you might be able to be one of the girls today, and no, you can't, because guess what? Everybody gonna look at you. Look at that man fighting her back. Look at that man fighting her back. They're not gonna say, somebody get that fucking monster off of him. No, they're gonna say, look at that man fighting her back, okay? That's the problem.
Anything, because I mean, women are being held to the physical esteem of like their looks and have to be submissive. So they are being criticized because you're saying that.
I would argue they're not taught to be submissive. If anything, they're made fun of for being submissive. One of the terms that you guys use to shame each other is calling each other's pick me.
Right, because
women are demonized for following a man's lead and
but
being.
so are men like simps, which are in essence the same essence. Like it's the same thing, just for different genders.
Well, here's the difference. When women simp on men, the man respects that woman and cherishes that. When men simp on women, they don't reciprocate. Because the problem is that women get simped on their entire life and don't know what that means, so they don't appreciate it. On the other hand, as a man, we might not get our first kiss until we're 20. So when a woman simps on us, we actually appreciate it and treat her well. That's the difference. Women don't know how to behave when they get validation.
What do you mean women don't know how to behave? You don't think
They act like fucking cockheads. That's what it means. A woman with a high ego does not know how to behave. Nines, tens, oh man, don't even waste your time, bro. You're not getting through that skull. I promise you gotta wait till she at least turn like 34, 35. Then she'll come making some sense. But you don't want that shit then. The ovaries is dried.
they appreciate it?
No, they don't at all.
Well, what if
And you
it's
can
just
blame Instagram for that.
unwarranted? But so, what if it's unwarranted? I mean, how would you feel? Switch the dynamic where someone is pursuing you, but you're just not interested, and this person is seen as a simp, but like you just don't want it. Like, are you a bad person for not reciprocating that? Because
No, you're not.
you just didn't want that.
Well, my argument is simply that women, right, have a privilege where they have a bunch of men approaching them, so they don't value male attention to the same that men value female attention. Right?
It's a scarcity thing, but that's anything.
No, not really.
But if you get something of so little, the little you get is going to be valued. But this is like market.
Okay, who
mindset,
has a
though.
better? Let me ask you this then. If I took a self-made millionaire and I took a trust fund baby, both of them earned one earned their million at 18 years old, and the other one earned their million at 38 years old.
Sure.
Who's going to have a better appreciation for the dollar? Who's going to understand the value of a dollar better? The trust fund baby that got it at 18 or the person that earned it at 38?
But you, from the outside,
Answer the question.
Can make that description, but you don't know what internally that person
Can you
is
please answer the
thinking.
question so I can kind of
I mean, I know you want me to say that it'll be the person that earned it, of course.
Yes.
Because we can agree on that, but again, we're not in those positions to say that.
But here's the thing. That's why it's perfectly analogous. The reason why is because men are self-made millionaires. Women are effectively trust fund babies. At 18 years old, a woman is able to maneuver and be around higher status men simply for existing. Men are not allowed to be around higher status men unless they perform to be in that position.
Cool.
So what I'm trying to say is that women are in a privileged position where all the attention comes to them and they pick. Men, we're not in that position.
Okay. Well, my thing is just, I just want to ask you about this. I wasn't here to actually try to fight
Sure.
you on anything,
No
but
problem.
you know,
I swear niggas is opening my door, bro. Scared the shit out of me.
great for you opening up the floor in discussion.
Yeah, sure. No worries. Yeah, and just to kind of like...
Okay, she didn't like act up or nothing at least. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that was pretty much it though. But yeah, all right. Then they started getting into that them boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, we try to stay monetized over here, but I'm trying. Sorry, right now, brother. I'm trying to stay monetized. Let me get some money. Then we don't worry, I'm coming. Let me get some money first. Let me get some damn money. Fuck. Why would I want to watch that on stream? Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Okay, but oh yeah, these niggas was there. I don't watch none of that goofy ass ratchet shit. I don't watch none of that shit. It just is okay.
Zero, 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 zero. I am.
Fuck. Accept. Hello?
Hello. Oh my god, bro, get that shit off my screen. Get that shit off.
Nigga Cuffin be making clips out of nothing, like just being ugly. Like, fuck, this shit is too. It's too easy for these niggas. Fucking shit is too easy for these niggas. What are these? What, like, it's too easy for these. This nigga's just being an ugly ass nigga. The fuck a nigga gotta do? Shit. That's all this nigga is being, is an ugly ass nigga. Okay. Nigga just gave her 10 bands. I mean, if she deserve it, she deserve it. Shit.
I think so. That bitch is pull.
Okay. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. All right. Hey, yo, come on. We on YouTube, niggas. Come on.
What?
Okay. No, that's crazy. All right. Do we have any more things to react to? Did we watch this?
Guys, my boyfriend made me dinner.
What the fuck? Bobby Altoff shows off her boyfriend. This is June. Oh, this is 2 days ago. Bobby Altoff shows off her boyfriend and a meal he made for her on TikTok. Okay.
Guys, my boyfriend made me dinner. What did you make tonight?
I made some,
I knew it was a black nigga. I knew it was a black nigga. I knew it. I could hear it in his voice. That Ebonics be creeping out you niggas all the time. I can't stand you motherfuckers.
Fatality.
Speak English. I mean,
Mexican rice, found on Google.
Okay.
And just some regular broccoli. Nice and easy, nice and simple.
What should I start
niggas cooking for you? Type of bitch at why does niggas look sweet as hell? I think he might be a little sweet, but she don't know because bitches just choose anybody and they're emotional. They don't know how to choose. They don't know how to pick.
Go for the rice.
Okay.
Out of 10, what are we talking?
It's really good.
Out of 10.
A 9.
Okay, I'll take it.
Point.
That works too.
What you did? Bobby, look at me. Bobby, look at me. Bobby. This what you did? You left your husband. You left your kids. You left your family to do this. This was so better. This was so much better than being at home with your family. Doing this. This is the exact reason why bitches stay single. Because they think this is doing this is better than being at home with your family. I call it FOMO. Fear of missing out. Bitches want to have fun for the rest of their goddamn life. That's not how fucking life goes.
Fatality.
Okay? It's not. Sorry. It's not how life goes. I'm sorry. I really am. I wish it was just fun all the fucking time. I wish. But that's not how life is, bruh. I'm sorry.
Stupid.
It's not how life is, okay? And to think that you did the best possible plan for you was to leave your family and your husband and your kids to fuck around with niggas and be around niggas that have money. That wasn't a good idea. I'm sorry. That was dumb. That was dumb. And unfortunately, hopefully, I pray to God, bro's not a cuck and he doesn't take you back, because you are embarrassing his fucking name right now. And yeah. And I hope, and because you're just gonna be back in the streets, because that nigga's finna fuck. He kind of look a little sweet. I don't know, bro, but he kind of look a little sweet. He finna fuck Dip. Next nigga finna fuck Dip. She gotta find a nigga that a simp ass, another simp. Then she gonna leave that nigga. Like, it's an endless cycle, because he a bitch, and it's just an endless cycle, bro. So yeah. You had your chance. See? You had your chance and you fucking blew it. You missed the shot, bitch. I feel bad for him. Not really, because they throw it away. It's not like something bad happened to her. She threw that shit away herself. So, don't affect me. But, yeah, that was a nice little stream today. Broke down Myron's, what's it called? His street debate. I didn't want to get too far into it because they started talking about them boys, and you know how YouTube get with them. So, leave that out of it. But, yeah, we broke that down today. We will be live Friday. I don't know. I got to check my email to see if bro messaged me on his, if he was going to come on or not. But, yeah, we were supposed to have a guest on. Yeah, we're supposed to have a new, not a new guest, but a guest. But I guess he, I don't know if he changed his mind or what, but it's okay. He might be busy. I told him the times and when I'm live, so hopefully he, gets back to me. But yeah, we will be live Friday. Had to do a makeup live because I missed yesterday because I had to go grab my sister from work because her car broke down and she's pregnant. So a lot of things I was doing. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Like I said, we'll be going live Friday. If anybody ever has any questions on what we talk about or want to debate or come on the show, let me know. DM me. I don't have no problem. My stuff is always at the bottom, and my socials is in the link in my bio on YouTube. So if you ever want to come on the show and debate and have a chat about whatever I talk about, definitely come on. I don't mind. We can set up a Discord. We don't have to do it in person either. We can set up a nice little Discord or something to get it going. But yeah, nice little easy stream today. Like I always tell y'all, make sure you're paying attention to the hoes that you with and the bitches that you talk to, because you know they're out here to get you. So be careful. Do not let them. Don't be another fucking trick. I tell you, don't be another one. All right, don't be a simp. Don't have a miserable life just because you don't know how to speak up and fight for yourself, brother. All right. Perfect. So I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all boys Friday. All right. Peace.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok.